There was once vibrant life in this spot.
In the past, trains used to pass by here. Many people worked and families lived in this place.
Today, every single trace of those once grand structures has entirely vanished, leaving nothing behind but the empty landscape that we see today.
This isn't just a forgotten and abandoned place. It's a part of life that has disappeared.
Today, and for the next few hours, we will visit Stavroupoli of Xanthi.
We didn't come here to show you the abyss, nor to tell you a dark story. We came here today because we truly want to understand how a place that was once so full of life can now be so very silent. And what exactly has been left behind in this void? We started from the city of Kavala, driving about 50 kilometers through swamps, along narrow roads, in places where the sun only appears for a few hours each day. It was quite a winding route, and on the left, there was a huge avenue.
Before heading to the abandoned giant worksite known as John Phil Hellas, we first visited the old station. Located just a few meters away from the main workstation, there is the old Stavropol railway station, which is no longer in active operation. Although some trains still pass through this area, they do not stop at the station anymore. Train crossings here have become quite rare and are often very unpredictable for travelers.
There is no fixed schedule.
It only passes when there is a need.
And after we arrived, we saw this. A freight train with a tanker car that might be carrying liquid fuel. Fuel, industrial oils, chemicals, or gasoline.
And they have remained exactly as they were before.
There are markings on it where the sensors were cut off. Here is the waiting room. Here are the spare parts for the crates.
There are crates inside.
Let's go and take a look.
It's like a hunting vehicle. It's unbelievable. Here it is.
And next to it, there's a transport vehicle, and it seems to still be working.
Yes, it is. This historic railway station was built in 1897. It served to connect the city of Thessaloniki with Alexandroupoli.
It brought life to the entire Nestos Valley. During the Bulgarian occupation from 1941 to 1944, the station was renamed Belomores.
That is White Sea.
That is what the Aegean signified for the region. After 1944, after the Bulgarian forces withdrew from the area, the territory was officially restored to Greece, and its name remained Stavroupoli. Here's something like a crank. Oh, it's going down. If anyone knows, write in the comments what this is. In the 1980s and 1990s, the importance of the station gradually diminished as road networks replaced the train and traffic was limited. So the railway was closed and the line remained only for freight trains. Also in Stavroupoli, there is a military camp which has been closed for decades belonging to the anthropologist Spiridon Analogidis, which for a time also served as a center. That is, soldiers would come here and do their basic training. We are stopping for eggs now. We found fresh eggs. It's a marketing strategy. Call and say we're outside and want a carton of eggs. We will lose it with the rush. Hello. Hello? You have eggs? We are outside. Really? Oh, so you actually have it now? Yes. Hello there to you, my very good friend. How much do you... Is there something specific that you are currently looking for today? Additionally, I would like to inquire if you are presently affiliated with or a member of a business cartel. Look, we are here for 3 laps. Do you want to call us? Sure, why not? Great, I'll call you back. Great. I'm wondering what the current market price is. For this card, that's 12 euros. Great, we are here for 3 laps. Just call us and we'll come back. Are you doing okay? Yes, I'm fine. How's the car? It's fine. I am having trouble finding any eggs. I'm looking for fresh eggs, and because it's very cold lately, most of them are not being produced. Yes. He's collected them from the start. Now he collects them and produces them. What else? Do you want? It's done.
tissue machine. John Phil Hellas, created by the entrepreneur Ioannis Philippidis or Mr.
John, as we will see. This space is completely full of decorated clothes, large rolls of fabric, and various samples for mock-ups and advertisements. It maintains a very warm and consistent presence in the Greek market, featuring detailed mock-ups, Ibrim designs, and 7 different mock-ups alongside Capitone pieces. With a truly crazy profile, John Phil Hellas is leading the way. It is absolutely unbelievable what is going on here today. The company originally started and grew in Athens, producing quality models and fabric products with a very strong presence for that era. However, a major disaster changed everything in 1975. The factory in Athens was completely destroyed and absolutely everything was lost. Here, it has an incredible archive. This is a dedicated cleaning room for the co-workers, specifically the Thracian cleaner.
Here, it says that we have super automatic machines for cleaning cars without removing the seats. Phone number 2511, 5 digits. Man, this incredible place has such a wild and fascinating story. It is truly unbelievable and quite remarkable.
How exactly did this factory end up here in the area of Stavroupoli, Xanthi? The company was not compensated enough to fully cover the dismantling and the restart of the site, nor was the state. That period gave a strong push for the transformation of industries in northern Greece and the remote regions. At the same time, the area had a very significant advantage. It was located on the Thessaloniki-Alexandroupoli highway, a natural and historic transport route that for decades carried people and goods over the ravines. So Mr. John makes the monumental decision to re-establish the entire business operations in Stavroupoli, Xanthi. This factory was originally established in 1978. It brought a vital breath of life to an isolated, struggling area, providing new jobs and a renewed sense of purpose for all the local residents who lived there.
Area and created many jobs. Here is the office. It has everything. It has a dossier with a receipt. It has a customer ID. The specific date was December 14th. In the year 1979,
here is proof of our actions. Take a close look right here. Everything has been packed up. Oh, and a cash register. Look here. Is it closed? You think I'm going to catch it? You think we're going to get drunk and get drunk? Yeah, like 500 million drachmas? Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. So let us go ahead and carefully open this up right now to see what is inside. Now I'm curious to open this. And here, within this vast industrial space, there were several large machines that were busy cutting through various materials.
and cutting us. No, we really do not.
I am not sure if you can see the immense weight of this, but we're handling many tons of concrete.
In this scene, we are presented with a truly unique and specialized machine from the jewelry store, and we also observe a collection of nails with various vibrant fabrics carefully attached to them. These figures departed the scene quietly, much like thieves in the night, and they possess a very different quality from one another. Over here, we find another interesting element that resembles patches of fake green grass. Finally, we turn our attention to the motto
Of the companies was that they made many different combinations and many colors. Think
about this entire vast area completely filled with tinker machines.
Tinker and machines.
Many individuals because of the industrial production. For how many jobs and families? John Phil Hellas was struggling against reality just like me. Such heavy industry in an isolated area comes with great costs. At the same time, Greek industry was under intense pressure from competition and lower prices. The economy was struggling, debt was increasing, and eventually, the company was driven to financial bankruptcy. By the end of 1980, John Phil Hellas had gone bankrupt, leaving behind a huge number of people. And the stories of the people who worked here Below us is the Nestos River and this train, see it? There's a cafe inside. Do you think this train serves coffee? I think so.
In almost every single one of the various scenarios and specific instances that we are currently analyzing, it is evident that the vast majority of these elements constitute the most substantial and overwhelmingly significant portion of the entire group being analyzed.
Creepiest thing I've ever experienced.
Just a few short minutes ago, there was a woman sitting out there in the freezing cold by the lake singing the haunting melody of the Titanic song. Did you happen to hear her voice drifting across the water just now?
I didn't hear it.
The famous Titanic and that woman.
Produced a very loud noise in the middle of the
Lake. And at first we didn't see her. At first I
only distinctly heard the sound of the voice, and I
thought she was singing and jumping off the bridge because it sounded like she was going up onto the bridge. And we saw her with a red scarf under the bridge next to the river, and she was playing a lute and singing. I said, she's jumping? She's the last one. Wait, go just a little bit forward. Go forward.
Where is she? I just saw her there. It was always her, just looking at her, standing right there. Zarkadi, my
Friend, Zarkadia, I've never seen this before. Everyone says that there is a Zarkadia around here. There's Zarkadia there too, which is probably why Zarkadia isn't called Zarkadia by chance, the village.
next door. Beautiful animal.
Where just did you see?
Karadas.
Take a look at this.
Now, let's
Go to the tavern. Let's go.
After all of this work, we definitely have to find something delicious to eat.
Located right next to the long-forgotten and abandoned railway station, you will find the historic old tavern which has stood there for many years.
What is this? I had originally assumed it was a situation where you were not able to transition from one to another. It's better to leave it as it is.
I really must leave and head home.
The entire matter just as it is.
After all that we saw, military buildings, factories, stations, you realize something simple. Places don't die on their own. They change when life around them changes.